I'm George Groves from Hammersmith. I'm a super middleweight boxer. When I was a kid, I wanted to box from as long as I can remember, and I went down the boxing gym with my dad, and they said, you're too young to actually box. Come back when you're 11. I was like 6, 7 at the time, so Dad took me kickboxing, which there's no age limit on it, and I did that until up to the age of 11, and just had great fun doing that, and it was amazing. I got that feeling of getting in the ring and competing, which gave me an added advantage when I finally started boxing. When I first met with Adam and we discussed about working together, and he told me that I only want to work with fighters who have the potential to become world champions, and he identified me as one of those fighters. And with that belief already installed, I know that if I work hard, and he's done it before, he's proved it with David, if he can keep that going, and if he can do that with me, I'm going to be a world champion. I want to defend the title. I want to establish myself. That I ain't a one-trick pony. I've got much more to my game, but also it's only a stepping stone. It's onwards and upwards. Next step is British or European. It's not that far out of my reach, and come 2011, I expect to be European champion. I'm an aggressive box fighter. I have the ability to adapt, and I think that's what's going to serve me well in the future when I come up against world-class opposition. I'm not the fastest ever. I don't hit the hardest ever, but I'm a very good all-round fighter. I think I have a very good boxing brain. I can dissect people's weaknesses and systematically take them apart. Yeah, favourite fighters, like Gerald McLennan. I love his right hand. If I had a right hand like his, I'll be happy, and that's something that I'm developing. People comparing me to David Haye, but that's in certain aspects, not in all aspects, in certain aspects, but that's because we've got the same trainer and we train with the same philosophy, and obviously, and being in the gym around him is rubbing off on me. I've always been a fan of Greek and Roman philosophy and gods and stuff like that, and Mars is the Roman god of war, and years and years ago they used to obviously pray and to Mars when they used to go into battle, when they used to go to war, and that's kind of how I look at it when I go into battle when I box, and having Mars on my side will help me, I think. And I like working hard, and I like seeing progression. So the harder I work, the better I get. That's just how it's been and how I always want it to be.